So lesson number 7 is about learning how to fight. Boxing changed my life. I was in a very bad place when I finally made the decision to get up and learn how to box. It was kind of a now or never moment, and now it's as much a part of my routine as brushing my teeth. Now, it doesn't have to be boxing specifically, although I recommend it. Maybe I'm biased. You could also learn kickboxing, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, karate, any other martial art, really. And in reality, it's better to know something than nothing, or what's the phrase? It's better to know it and not need it than need it and not know it. When you're learning how to fight, or when you get to a certain level where you start to see a difference in your ability versus people who are just coming into a fighting gym, like beginners, for example, it gives you this unwavering confidence that you now have a certain level of ability to handle yourself in self-defense situations. And the very environment of a boxing gym, it's something that actually calms you, so you're less likely to seek altercations in the outside world, if that makes sense. You release all your stress, you become humble because you realize that there's always a bigger fish, because most people, when they go to a boxing gym, the first time they spar with someone who's more experienced than them, they get beaten up pretty badly, as was the case with me, but it's a valuable lesson. And then eventually, when you train for a certain amount of months, you become the person who then spars the new guy and then you beat them up pretty badly. But that's the circle of how it works, I guess. And again, going back to what I said with the Jordan Peterson thing, this doesn't mean you should fight. It just means that you should be able to. That's the difference. And what I will say on this topic is that the street is never, and I mean never, a place to fight, because there are too many variables. There's the possibility of more than one person, weapons, a concrete floor, no referee, death, all of the above. It is simply not worth the risk. Now, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't defend someone who needs your help, because you should, especially for somebody you know or somebody you love. And touch wood, the worst case scenario for me would be seeing someone who I care about being physically hurt, because I would, without question, jump in and defend them. Of course I would. That's what everybody should do. But again, I digress. Boxing changed my life. I walk taller, I think clearer, I have less stress, I have more humility in a way. It's very hard to describe, but I'm just very thankful that I actually made the decision to do it, because it changed my life for the better. I also know that I'm testing myself in a truly masculine pursuit and testing myself in harsh physical conditions that do legitimately require bravery, because I'm actively putting myself in harm's way every time I put on the gloves and step in the ring with someone. But I'm building my character by being able to do that regularly and surviving it regularly. And it's funny, because looking back on interactions that I've had with people, now that they know that I box, it's weird that a majority of them, I think the interactions have changed a little bit. Like, there's a little bit more respect there. I prefer it that way. Like, I prefer knowing that people would think twice about messing with me, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to sound tough, obviously. But what I am trying to say is that it gives you a certain level of confidence, and it is notable and easy to perceive where someone actually changes how they think of you, because they know that you have some level of combat training. So get into a boxing gym, get to the point where you can comfortably spar with people and watch it change your life. That's all I'm going to say about that. If you do any combat sports and you'd like to comment down below, adding to what I've just said, then feel free to do that. Anyway, guys, we've come to the end of the video. Thank you so much if you've stuck around this far. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and you like the video, please, it would give me such a big boost if you're able to like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss another video. I'm also going to put the link to my personal Instagram and my fitness coaching Instagram on the screen right now for you guys. I'm really going to double down on the self-improvement content on this channel, because I really think it's what needs to be heard by the younger generation of men. I know I'm not the only one doing it, but I feel like I can add to this space on the internet and in general, and I don't want to see the potential of not only myself, but other people wasted if they could have had a bit more guidance. So guys, I'll leave you with this. In a world that tries to tear men down, build yourself up, create your value, and watch reality bend to your will. If you're a man who's fighting for himself, then I'm in your corner. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.